Get ready for one of the most anticipated events of the fall. We're not even in spring, and it's that big. We have to start talking about it in the springtime. Oh, well, in wintertime, because it's still winter technically. The Bourbon on the Banks Festival is making its return to Frankfort on Saturday, October 4th, and this year it promises to be an unforgettable experience.
I hope that I can experience it this year. I'm really excited. So Diane Strong joins us now to share how this premier bourbon event brings together 70 distilleries, local breweries and wineries for an afternoon filled with tastings, live music, and more. Diane, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about what we can expect, because this seems like a full event for several days.
Well, we have several events leading up to the big festival on Saturday. Of course, Saturday, your ticket gets you a sample glass and access to over 70 distilleries. We've got 6 different musicians set up along the trail, kind of as background music. It's along the Kentucky River, which is very historic when it comes to bourbon. It's a beautiful setting. There's music, there's food. We've got couple dozen just very specific hand-selected bourbon merchants that are there if you want to go shopping. It's a really great day. It's an opportunity to find some bourbon distilleries you've never heard of. We've got a lot of new ones this year as well, so it's really neat.
It sounds exciting.
Oh, it does sound very exciting, and you've got a title sponsor this year that is right there in the spirit with it, right?
Absolutely. Limestone Heritage Distilling Company is back for the 2nd year as our title sponsor. They're featured heavily in this event, and they're going to take part in some of our events on Friday and Saturday as well. The reason we're here in March, by the way, is our tickets go on sale on Monday. We sold out in July last year, and we expect to sell out earlier this year, so we want to get the word out to get your tickets, set an alarm, go to the website and see what's going on.
2,300 tickets. It will probably sell out fast again, especially because everything has just increased.
Well, that's an intimate experience with bourbon too, right? I mean, that's what it's about, because these people get to try, like you said, things that maybe brands they've never even heard of.
Right, and you can talk to the makers themselves. This is a very one-on-one experience. People like it because you don't have to stand in line for a long time to get samples, and we try to keep it intimate. That's why we don't open it up to more people than are going to actually enjoy themselves in that setting. So
will we be able to taste some of those premier bourbons that sometimes you may not be able to try because they're really expensive? And so will you have the opportunity to maybe get some of those tastings there?
Right, absolutely, yes. And a lot of the distilleries will have special drops just for this event. And you can purchase bottles, of course. We have a bottle check there, so if you end up carrying or getting too many more to carry, then you can drop them there, pick them up on your way out. That's free. The Shriners do that for us. And yeah, we have an early access ticket that gets you in an hour early, so you can do a little more shopping, have access to the bottles before they're gone. So.
Especially because, like you said, you're going to have specific, releases for that particular event. So, when did you say tickets go on sale?
On Monday.
Monday.
Yes, St. Patrick's Day, 6 a.m.
Okay, so everyone needs to make sure they get their ticket. But leading up to this event on Saturday, you also have a couple of other events, right? Like you had mentioned earlier. Can you kind of give us a little idea of some of the other events that you have?
Right. We have a kickoff party that'll take place Thursday night. A location has not been announced yet. We have a bourbon boat tour with Heather Wibbles, a mixology event. There's only 30 tickets for that. That's on Thursday. Friday, we've got a bourbon pairing, an educational experience with Peggy No Stevens. If you don't know who she is, you should Google her. She's impressive. And the Friday VIP reception and bourbon auction. We are celebrating the women of bourbon this year. That's going to be phenomenal. That's Friday night. But if you don't like bourbon, it's okay, because we've got you covered too. We've got Express Credit Union as our sponsor for, it's called Bourbon Street on Broadway, but it's completely free. It's family friendly. We've got circus, we've got performers, human statues, fire. We've got tons of free kids activities. You can come 6 to 9:30 on Friday, October 3rd, and not spend a dime, and you'll just have a great time with your family. So
sounds like fun.
And of course, we've got the after party on Saturday too.
Don't forget about that.
Yeah, Goodwood after party, live band. Yeah, come check it out.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.